everyone, welcome back to WsCube. In our today's session, we will be creating a mini project on a very famous game called as Hangman. So if you guys are aware about this game, if you have heard of it, then that's great. But if you have not heard of it, let me explain you what this game is. So basically, it's a game where there is a word, where there is a random word, and you need to guess. You as a player need to guess a letter. We'll be getting, let's say, 6 to 7 chances, totally depending on our choice, that how many chances we want to give to the person, right? So we get a chance over here to guess a letter, and if that letter is there in that word, that word is not visible to us. If it is there in that word, that letter will be flipped, and we will be able to see at which position those letters are there. Again, we will get a chance to guess a letter, and if that letter is again there, then it will flip. If it is not there, then our one chance is gone. So similarly, we get 7 chances. If all our 7 chances get exhausted, then the game is over for us. And before the 7 chances, if we have guessed the word correctly, then we win the game. So let me also explain you with the help of a simple example over here. Before that, if you want to become a successful data analyst and if you want to learn from our experts live, then you can call on the given number or you can fill the form that is provided in our description. Not just that, with our every batch, you will be getting 2 demo classes for free. So here we will be taking an example. I'm considering a case that our word is computer. How this game will show us, these dashes, and it will give us a chance that guess a letter. Here we have to make a guess. Suppose we have guessed T over here. So what it will do, it will check for each position. So that means we know that a for loop is definitely going to be used over here. So it checks for the each position, and whenever there is a T, what it will do, it will replace this dash with a T over here. Similarly, it will give us another chance. Then again we will be asked to guess a letter. Now let's say this time we have guessed A. What it will do, it will go check each of these blank spaces and check for A. So if A is not there, in that case our chances, so suppose if our chances are 7, so our chances will be reduced by -1, and now our chances will become 6. So this will happen when you have given an incorrect guess over here. Okay. Let's say again you have guessed in this time by after let's say 4 to 5 guesses, you have got the whole word over here. As soon as we will guess the whole word, it will give us that you have won the game. Or if all our 7 chances are exhausted, it becomes 0 over here. In that case, it will tell us that we have lost the game, and the game will be over for us at that moment. So now about this word. Now how this word is coming over here. There are several methods to get this word. First one, you can have a customized word over here, one single word. Okay, but who will be okay with having only one word every time to guess? So what we can do, we can give a list over here of random words, and then we can use our random module to choose any word over here from our given list. Also, we can do one thing. We can create a file over here. We can create a file which has several words, and and by reading that file, we can import any word. We can use a random module, and with the help of the random module, we can fetch any word from there and use it over here. So we will be seeing all these methods over here in our program. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am to get started with this program. So let's get started. First of all, what do we need? We need a word over here. So I'll be creating a variable called as word. For now, I'm just creating a predefined word as of just for now. Later, yes, we will be adding the list, or we can also use the file, whatever we want. But right now, I'm just creating a word over here. I'm considering the same example, computer. So we are done with a word over here. Next thing that we need to do is let's write down all the variables that we will be needing throughout our game. So we will be needing total chances as well, that how many chances a user will get. So I'll be creating a variable called as total chances. Total chances are how many chances a user is getting. Total chances are 7 over here. Every time a chance will be reduced if a person guesses a wrong letter. Right. After this, we need to display the dashes also. For dashes, what will be the dashes? Dashes will be the number of letters that are present in the word. Right. So I'll be calling it as guessed word. So a guessed word would be the number of underscores multiplied with the length of this word that we have over here, that is computer. So we know there are 8 letters over here, but when we will be using random words, that time we don't know that how many letters would be there. So to avoid that, we will be using a length function. So to avoid that, we will be using our length function over here. So what I'll be doing, I'll be creating a string. Inside it, I'm adding a underscore, which will be multiplied by what? Length of word. Okay. So this will give us all the 8 dashes to us right now. So this guessed word has nothing but the 8 dashes right now. Okay. After this, we will start with printing the starting line, that is welcome to Hangman. So we'll be writing print welcome to Hangman. Right. This will be printed on the top. After this, what we will be given, we will be given with the guessed word, that is the number of dashes. So we will be printing over here guessed word. If you guys want to print rules over here, then yes, you can definitely print rules right before this. So over here, you can add another print statement. Inside it, you can write the rules down that every time you have to make a guess. And every correct letter will flip the dash, and every incorrect letter will take your 1 chance away, and total you will be having 7 chances. So that thing, if you want, you can add it over here. But I'm assuming like a lot of people know about this game. So whenever there is a term called as guess, the letter will come. So a person would be easily able to understand, okay, that a person has to guess a letter over there. But still, if you want to add a set of rules, then feel free to add rules over here. After printing the guessed word over here, what I will be doing, I will be asking for the user input for the letter. So I'll be writing over here, letter is equals to input guess a letter. Okay. Now guess a letter. A person might write this letter in a lowercase, or they might also write it in a uppercase. That is totally upon the person. We cannot do anything about it, right? So what we can do over here, we can use our dot upper method over here, which will convert whatever letter the user has given into upper. So if it is upper, it will stay upper, but if it is a lowercase letter, then it will convert it into a uppercase. Now you guys might be thinking that total chances are 7. This whole thing should be repeated till our chances don't get exhausted. So what we will do, we will also use a while loop over here. While our total chances is not equal to 0, in that condition, we will be we will be writing these things over here. So print guessed word letter is equals to, so why we have used a while loop over here, please understand in this way that suppose your chances are 6 or 5. Once you have guessed a word, your chances are now 6. Okay, maybe it's correct, incorrect, doesn't matter. You still have 6 or 7 chances, right? So till your chances are not exhausted, this part of the code will keep repeating where you have to guess a letter. Till your chances are not equal to 0, this part will continue. As soon as your chances are 0, we will come out of this loop, and we will declare that a person has lost this game. Also inside the loop, we will be declaring that part ki when all the letters have been guessed correctly, then a person wins the game. That will come inside the loop, but outside the loop will be the losing part. Now, once a person has guessed a letter, what we need to do, we need to check if this letter is present in our word or not. For that, we will be putting a condition that if letter in word, what we are writing, that if this letter that a user has guessed, if it is there in our word or not. If it is there, then in that condition, what we will do, we will be iterating through the indexes of this length of the word. What we will be doing, we will be iterating for index in range of len of this word. So what we will be doing, we will be iterating over here. We will be checking for each letter in this word, that is computer. Here index, I have taken this as a variable. You can take whatever name you want to take, but here I have taken it as an index, that for index in range length of the word. That means I will be iterating through the whole word, through each letter of this word. And what I will be checking, that if this letter that we have guessed is present inside our word or not. So for that, we will be giving a condition over here, that if words index at any index is equal to letter. So any of the index of the word is equal to the letter, whatever letter we have guessed. Suppose we have guessed E over here. So it will check for each letter inside computer and check if E is present at any place or not. If it is present at 2 times, it will check for 2 times also. but it will check for it. Now if it is there, now let's say that we have guessed alphabet E. E is there inside computer. In that condition, what will happen? This guessed word that we have, that means the dashes we have, in that dashes, wherever there is that letter, wherever at whichever position that letter is there, that position will be replaced by what? This letter that we have guessed. So here we will be writing guessed word inside the square bracket colon index, that up to the index we will be going all the way up to that index number where our letter is. At that particular position we will be adding our letter. After that, again, if there are any dashes behind it, if there are any underscore behind it, that will again remain the same over there. So for that I'll be writing guessed word. Inside the brackets I'll be writing index plus 1. So basically what I have done over here in this line, that I have iterated to each value inside the guessed word also. So wherever there is this letter, whatever letter we have over here, if that letter is there inside our the word at the same position in our guessed word, it will get added. Why? With the help of this method over here where we have written guessed word colon index. That means it will go all the way to that part of the guessed word. Wherever our letter exists at that position will be replaced with our letter. So suppose our letter is E, it will be replaced with E. After that, again, it will be followed by the dashes which were there inside the guessed word. This is what this single line of code will do. Okay, that letter will be replaced, right? Now, suppose every time a person is giving a correct answer, or even if it's not giving a correct answer in 1 or 2 times, but every time there is a correct answer, as soon as the person has guessed the whole word, let's say the person has, after like maybe giving 3 to 4 incorrect answer, or till the time we have chances, the person has guessed the correct word. For that, we will provide with the condition that if guessed word is equal to word, in that condition print congratulations, you won the game. This is when a person has guessed the word correctly. What if a person has not guessed the correctly? That means if letter in the word, we have written over here that if letter was there in word, for that we have given this whole condition. But what if the letter is not there in the word? If the letter is not there in the word, in that condition your chances will be exhausted, your one chance will be removed, right? So what we will be doing, if in that case we will be writing else, in that condition total chances. So what we will be doing, in that condition we will be writing total chances is equals to or minus is equals to 1, that from the total chance 1 will be reduced. Every time we will guess an incorrect letter, from our total chances 1 will be reduced. Okay, and we will also print incorrect guess, and total remaining chances we will provide them, that total remaining chances are total chances. So this was for the part when our chances will be decreased. Now this was the part where our chances will be decreased if we have guessed the incorrect letter. If you remember, on the top we have used a loop while total chances are not equal to 0. What if they are equal to 0? So when they are equal to 0, for that we will be providing with a condition over here, that else we will print all the chances exhausted, print you lose. And one more thing over here, that doesn't matter if a person loses or a person wins, right? We should show them that what is the actual word, or what is the actual word over here that we have, right? So what we will be doing, we will be printing in the end that the correct word is comma word. Okay, so one more thing guys over here, that we have given with the condition that if guessed word is equals to word, we will print congratulations. But here we haven't break the loop. Our while loop is still working. Anywhere we haven't break the loop. So when a person wins the game, then that time obviously we need to break the loop, right? So what we will be doing here, we will break the loop as well as soon as we print congratulations, so that it comes out of it, and lastly prints the correct word is whatever our word is. Right, so here I guess our mini program is done. Let's run and see what happens. If I run it, it tells me guess a letter. I'll purposely guess a wrong letter. So I'll write A over here. It says incorrect guess. Total remaining chances are 6. Okay, let's try to write E. So E, we know that our word is computer, and in the last second word is E. That means the underscore has been replaced with the letter E. If I write C over here, so yes, C starts with it. We'll be doing it for all of them. And once I have guessed the whole word correct, you can see it says congratulations, you won the game. The correct word is computer. At the same time, let's see when all our chances are exhausted. What will happen in that case? So if I write A and I'm left with, I guess, one more chance. So it says total remaining chances are 0. All the chances exhausted, you lose. The correct word is computer. Right. So on both the possibilities, it is working that when I'm giving all the answers correctly and all my chances are not exhausted, and when all my chances are exhausted, we have seen for that also. Now coming to the part with this word over here, what we can do over here, if we want multiple words over here, we can provide it with a list. So what we can do over here is I can create a list of words over here. So I'll be writing words for this. So I'll be writing words is equals to, inside this list you can write multiple words: printer, calculator, pineapple. So you can put any random word that you want to put. You can use as much words you want over here. So I'll be using, like, as of now, 4 of these words. What we can do over here on the top, we can use a random module as well. So import, randomly choose between these words. And here what we can do, we can select this word with the help of this formula that we use with the random, that we write random dot choice. So randomly it will choose between words, and if I run it, so you can see again we have over here. Let's see if it is computer or not. No, it's an incorrect guess. It is not a computer. Maybe it's a pineapple. Yes, it's a pineapple. So this is how you can put as many words as you want in a list, or you can do the same with the files also. You can create a file over here, add the number of words that you want, hundreds, thousands of words you want, and you can import it over here. And with the help of our read method, you can use the file as well over here. So guys, this was our mini project on Hangman. I hope you guys understood what is the logic behind it, how we have created it, and everything must be clear to you, and you might have find it interesting as well. So stay connected guys, and we will be creating more such amazing projects in our this whole course, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.